The presidents of Sudan and South Sudan have agreed to implement key deals during their meeting in the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa. Omar al-Bashir and Salva Kiir held face-to-face talks for 2 days in a bid to defuse tensions between the two sides. They discussed security, oil and border agreements they signed back in September 2012. None of these agreements were properly implemented amid lingering mistrust. In a press conference after the summit, former South African President Thabo Mbeki, who is now serving as the chief mediator between the two countries, said that the two presidents addressed all the issues they had earlier agreed and promised to implement. However, Mbeki added that to ensure that the two sides deliver on their promises, a panel has to draw a time frame for them to implement their agreements.
We must do that matrix, which must be ready by the 13th of January. So it's that matrix which will then indicate what specific actions need to be taken with regard to all of the agreements.
For now, the hope of oil production in Abyei region has stalled until the time frame is presented.
Now, the presidents then agreed that when that has been done, action has been taken with regard to the Abyei structures, action has been taken with regard to the implementation of the existing agreements. They will then meet to finalize the issue of the final status of Abyei.
The Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Haile Mariam Desalegn, who took the initiative to visit the two presidents individually and convince them to talk again, says the world should be optimistic in the ongoing talks.
They have made these decisions, and therefore I am very happy that the bottlenecks are now released and the implementation can resume.
The summit between Sudan and its neighboring south came after the African Union reminded the two countries that they had a responsibility to implement the peace agreements they signed in September 2012. The two did not respect the agreements by the deadline of 4th December 2012. With the turn of events after the summit, now the world is left with speculation if the two countries will resolve their conflicts early enough to allow oil production to resume in Abyei and implement peace in other conflicted areas. Coletta Njoyi for Press TV in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.